EF5 lifting. Yeah, I mean, still a pretty nice to pretty deal.
That is a massive tornado. Massive tornado.
June 15, 2025. A dark wall of clouds formed over the open plains of North Dakota. Moments later, the unimaginable. A massive EF5 tornado, the first in 12 years, touched down near Carrington. The funnel stretched nearly 2 miles wide, roaring like a fleet of jet engines. Homes, barns, silos all erased in seconds. Veteran storm chasers said it was a perfect vortex, born in perfect conditions. For locals, this wasn't just another storm. It was the day silence vanished from the plains. Meteorologists call it a triple boundary collision. Cold, dry air rushing down from Canada, warm, humid air rising from the Gulf of Mexico, and a strong upper-level jet stream slicing across the state. When those three forces met, the sky twisted itself into chaos. Within minutes, the storm turned into a rotating supercell, feeding off the endless flatlands below. Radar showed winds exceeding 200 miles per hour. The last EF5 this strong hit back in 2013, but this one struck closer to populated towns. As the tornado moved east, it carved a scar 85 miles long. Entire sections of Interstate 94 disappeared under debris. Power lines tangled like spaghetti across the road. 3 bridges collapsed into rivers swollen by spring rain. The Jamestown water plant was shredded. 30,000 people lost access to clean water. Cell towers fell. Radio stations went silent. Even emergency responders couldn't communicate. The only thing louder than the wind was the sound of everything breaking. For North Dakota's farmers, the losses were heartbreaking. Over 250,000 acres of crops gone, cornfields flattened, soybean rows erased, livestock scattered or killed as barns collapsed. A single grain elevator worth $45 million twisted into rubble. Many families had farmed that land for generations. One survivor said, "My dad built that barn in 1957, now it's dust." The storm didn't just destroy buildings, it ripped away the roots of a way of life. In the aftermath, the scene was pure chaos. Highways blocked by overturned trucks. Towns plunged into darkness, and yet people didn't freeze. Neighbors dug through debris with bare hands, searching for anyone still alive. Within hours, National Guard units arrived from Fargo and Bismarck. Search dogs combed the wreckage. Helicopters airlifted the injured. The Red Cross opened shelters as far as Grand Forks. In disaster, North Dakotans proved what they always do best: resilience.
Here I go, guys, sticking the nose of my car right into it.
Come in.
Beyond the headlines, recovery was powered by ordinary people. Farmers from South Dakota and Minnesota drove hundreds of miles with tractors and loaders. Church groups handed out warm meals and blankets. Kids drew pictures for families who'd lost everything. In a state known for harsh winters, kindness became the summer's strongest wind. Within 48 hours, federal disaster relief was approved, one of the fastest responses in history. But even with help, rebuilding would take months, maybe years. Scientists say this may not be the last EF5 for North Dakota. TornadoAlley, once centered in Oklahoma, is shifting northward. Warmer air, wetter springs, and stronger jet streams are changing the game. The plains, once called safe zones, are now danger zones. Communities are planning underground shelters and wind-resistant homes. But adapting costs money, and not every small town can afford it. The question now isn't if another EF5 will strike, but when. From the air, the path of destruction looks endless, a gray scar across green land. But among the ruins, flags still wave. Children play in fields that were once farms, and at sunset, you can still hear the sound of hammers rebuilding, not surrendering. This was North Dakota's EF5 tornado, the first in 12 years, and a warning of what's coming. Because nature doesn't forget, it just waits.